So, I don't discuss politics on this channel, and I've been thinking maybe I should, so I got this politics dictionary, and I'm going to show off a passage from this politics dictionary full of politics. You see, right here at the top? Politics. Proving that this is the best political dictionary ever. It's got all the politics you need to know in it. And I'm going to find the most political statement ever. Okay, check this out. Here it is. Politics. You're welcome. Okay. Here we see some politics happening. More politics. Then let's go over to this part. Oh, let me get my hand out of the way. More politics. More politics. Even more politics. Look at all this politics. See this politics we got going on here? See the politics? And now, I'm gonna shove it in your face. Politics. What did that have to do with wrestling? Nothing. Let's start the episode. Hello and welcome to another perfect video. I'm your host, the king of YouTube, Pikachu Allspark, and this is Smackdown Vs Raw 2016, the video idea so amazing that Wrestling with Regret stole it from me. Okay, let's get right into it with Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins starts the show and is interrupted by the Universal Champion Kevin Owens, and he brings out the world's largest jobber to beat up Seth Rollins. Next, Seth Rollins beats the Big Show after his 48,000th face turn. Next, it's Cruiserweight time, bitches. Jack Gallagher beats Arya Daivari in a match that should have been longer. And by longer, I mean I would have been okay with it being the only match and going on for 3 hours. Next, Mick Foley and Kevin Owens' backstage segment is what I wrote in my notes, but I can't fucking remember what happened during it. Jericho made an appearance. Now laugh as if I just made a joke. Do it! Now! Next, we see Enzo and Cass spouting nonsense backstage when they overhear Rusev and Lana having an argument, and then Lana invites Enzo to her hotel room. I guess after saying Enzo's dick 2 weeks ago, Lana wants to get fucked with his dick. Next, Kevin Owens beats Sami Zayn for the 48 millionth time. Next, Chris Jericho and Roman Reigns come face to face backstage, and I also forgot what happened in this segment, so once again, make your own joke. Next, Sasha Banks is interviewed backstage and challenges Charlotte to their 48 millionth match. But this time it's different, because it's something we all saw on NXT 1 year ago. Whoa, so new and different! Next, it's Cruiserweight time again, bitches. The Cruiserweight champion, Rich Swann, beats TJ Perkins in a match that furthers absolutely no storylines. That seems to happen a lot on Raw. Next, on the new 10-minute terrible version of the pre-show, something happened between Bayley and Alicia Fox. I don't know what it was, I didn't watch it. But Bayley won, cause beating a huge jobber is a good way to further your career. Next, Enzo and Cass's storyline with Rusev and Lana continues. Another segment I can't remember, so I'll tell a non-related joke. Darren Young's push. Laugh! Next, Mark Henry beats Titus O'Neil in a fight absolutely nobody was calling the tussle in Texas. This match was so short I didn't even have time to piss during it like I planned. Next! Enzo is calling an Uber backstage, which is a horrible way to travel, cause fuck Uber. Anyways, Ric Flair assists Enzo in his sex quest by giving him his limo, and now Rick has to find some non-Uber way to get home, cause fuck Uber. Next! In the most predictable match result of the night, Roman Reigns beats Chris Jericho. And he will beat Kevin Owens at Roadblock and become the Universal Champion too. And then he reforms the Shield and wins the Tag Team Championship. And then he loses some weight and wins the Cruiserweight Championship. And then he becomes a transgendered woman and wins the Women's Championship. Next! Big Cass comes out for his match, and then calls Enzo on a phone. Enzo is seen looking for Lana's hotel room. He finds it, and after a short pornographic segment, Rusev fucks him harder than Lana ever would have. Next! Cesaro and Sheamus and the Club have a match that ends in a disqualification when the New Day interferes. Will the New Day be the longest reigning tag champs next week? Let's answer this with another question. Does Vince hate anyone not named Roman Reigns? Next! Charlotte comes out to apologize to Ric Flair, but then remembers she's a heel and turns on him again. Then, she beats up Sasha and says, "Here's your trophy," to him. And the next day, Ric Flair claims Sasha rode Space Mountain. And that was Monday Night Raw. Now let's get right into it with Smackdown Live. AJ Styles comes out and pusses out of his match with James Ellsworth. Then when James Ellsworth calls him out on it, Dean Ambrose comes out and gets his revenge on that little bitch. Next! In a match I missed completely, the Wyatt family beat Heath Slater and Rhino. I guess I have to make a joke now. Oh, I got it! Jinder Mahal! Laugh! Next! Carmella comes out for another promo about John Cena! And then Natalya chases her to the back. Then we see Nikki Bella just standing there. And then she walks away. You know, a good way to promote the backstage fighting in WWE 2K17 would have been to have them fight. Hashtag fuck you whoever had the idea to make this segment what it was. I want to see that hashtag trending. I don't care how fucking long it is. Next! It's time for the most must-see talk show in WWE history, Miz TV. The Miz's guest, Dean Ambrose, gets an Intercontinental Championship match, cause he needs a belt to be interesting. Seriously. That's not even a joke. Next! Baron Corbin beats Kalisto for the 48 millionth time. Next! Nikki Bella is seen backstage with some annoying kid in a segment nobody gives a fuck about. Next! Chad Gable beats some jobber. I mean Tyler Breeze. Actually, at this point, what's the difference? Next! Alexa Bliss's championship celebration is interrupted by the sore loser known as Becky Lynch. She demands a rematch that doesn't happen because the main event needed to be 20 minutes. Next! James Ellsworth cheats for The Miz, confirming the heel turn from Sunday. And The Miz beat Ambrose is the result of the match, as if it wasn't obvious. And that was Smackdown Live. So which show won this week? I'm gonna have to agree with the internet and say Raw won this week, with Alexa Bliss only getting 5 fucking minutes, AJ vs Ellsworth not happening, and the hilarious Enzo storyline. Raw was better than Smackdown this week. And that was Smackdown vs Raw 2016. Now let's have a look back at some of the best moments from tonight's show. Boo! Cheap ass taxi. Cheap ass taxi. Cheap ass taxi. Memories. Good night, kids. Go read a book.